Hey everybody, this is the first Dark Souls, the PC version. I have it still locked at 30 frames a second because, well, if you slide down ladders with the frame rate unlocked, you will fall through the entire world and just be stuck. So for this video, particularly, it's locked. I've played through the entire game, I've beaten it. I did use a guide for what the fuck? Okay then. But I did use a guide to help me through about half-ish way. Right after you get the thing that lets you teleport between bonfires, if you know where that's at. But this game is created and crafted so goddamn well. Instead of it being just stupidly hard, like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I have no clues for anything, it tells you a ton of shit. Like, it honestly just tells you where to go, not directly, but indirectly. Like, if I just run up to this guy up over here, which, in order to have him to sell me shit, I have to enter his covenant, fuck that.
Very well.
He'll tell me where he's from, and if I enter his covenant, he'll tell me more shit that would be useful to me. But there's one guy in particular at the very beginning, which apparently he's gone now, which I don't know the reason for. He's just gone. Apparently because whenever you ring the first two bells, this thing shows up. And he hates that guy for some reason. I have no idea why. But they give you subtle, extremely subtle clues of where to go. So you're never truly lost. The design of the game, like this is a perfect picture if I wasn't as far ahead. There's one guy on top, two people on the ledge, and if I go down a little, one guy right in front. Okay, this goes straight forward. One of them is coming down and one of them is throwing stuff. He starts throwing shit before I can even get hit by it. Okay, I know if I move any further up, there is a high chance that he will hit me. It tells you everything. Absolutely everything that you need to know all the time. Though there are secret little things, like after you ring both the bells, would you expect to fall down here or jump through right here to get to this spot? And I'm a dumbass, but that was my fault. I didn't start running and then jump. That was completely my fault. Anything that happens in the game happens for a reason. It's not just, oh, I didn't see that so I'm gonna blame the game because the game is designed badly. Oh no. You see everything. Like, I know everything is right there. If you die, it's your fault. They're giving you everything you need to know all the time. But would you expect to come over here and after ringing both the bells, there be a merchant over here? I mean, if you're looking for him, sure. But aside from that, you wouldn't know.
Well, that is a
But the way everything is designed, you know everything all the time. There is no bullshit deaths. There is no, oh, how could I have known this would happen? I mean, aside from boss battles, in which you have to fight it a few times to learn the pattern, there's nothing that you don't automatically know off the bat. if I were to recommend, or if I were to say to someone that just got the game, the first class I would do, which is what I started as, and which is why I still am on this, is a pyromancer. Because their fire spells are absolutely fucking insane. You can run up to a boss, like, for example, I may upload it later, which I would need to edit the audio out of it, but whenever I was facing the very last boss in the game, Gwent, Lord of Cinder, I was using the fire spells, I think combustion is what it was, and ended up just staying as close as possible to him, and just keep using it over and over and over. It was set up in such a way that his attacks either didn't hurt me all that much, or completely missed because he was slightly higher up on a rock. And so his attacks actually didn't hit me at all. But say I go, I want to say it's over here. I'm over here. Okay, there are 4 guys over that way. And I don't remember exactly where it's at. But there's also, you can see hanging ones at a certain point, which I'm not entirely sure where it's at. But this is the very beginning. Like, this is an area you will run through and be like, huh, this is interesting. And if you're keen, like if you actually look for shit, you'll notice ambushes. Like some hollows, which are the enemies, those zombie things. Some of those will actually be hanging off the side of a railings. So if you see those, and you're like, okay, I know what to expect over here. You go over there, and they don't automatically go up. You can actually hit them, and bam, they'll fall down. So, if you're keen enough, you can actually get through a ton of the stuff in this game. With the battle system, some people I know have said the battle system is extraordinarily slow and boring, and you just want to get through the action. But, for example, I had to use 3 healing potions, the Estus flasks, and that was within 8 minutes, 8-9 minutes. And that was just the easiest enemies in the game, the hollows. But the battle system, I think, yeah, and see, if I was paying more attention and actually had my shield up, instead of just trying to attack them right when I got there, I'd have been able to block it properly, not get hit, like hold up my shield, wait for both of them to hit me, the shield to block it, and then attack both of them. Because I wasn't paying attention, I screwed up, and it was my fault that I died. You can't really blame that on the game. So the design and the battle system are deliberately, like the battling is somewhat slow, as you can tell, and the design always tells you everything you need to know. Like, okay, I'm at a new place. Instantly turn, there's 2 people here. The battling, it does not lend itself well to long range. So if you want to be an archer, or, an archer, or a long range magic user, exploit the shit out of it. As you could tell, there was a guy that just went across that bridge. And there's one guy on this side, and one guy on that side. Okay, so there are 2 people waiting for me, and they instantly come up. Fun fact actually, these hollows are the easiest enemies in the game, and also the most difficult enemies in the game. The reason I say that is they are actually the most random. They have like 5 or 6 different attack styles. And, like I was saying, if you pay attention to your environment, you'll see stuff like this. Okay, I can just hit them once and they're dead. But I absolutely fucking love the design of this game. It was put together so amazingly well. I loved it. It was freaking amazing. Would I recommend this? Would I say it's worth it? Hell fucking yes. And what I just saw, there's a body down there with an item on it. That's why it's glowing white. Okay, how do I get in there? Oh, there's a door right here. A door I missed completely. And I get a soul for it. But there's not really much to say with graphics options, because it's kinda bare bones, because the port was absolute complete shit. But, the reason it was shit is From Software didn't actually focus on developing it for the PC. They made it for the PS3 and Xbox 360. They ported over as little as they could manage, and said that was it. The community around Dark Souls actually made a fix for it called DS Fix, which I'm using, and you can use DS Fix to unlock the frame rate up to 60 if you want to speedrun this game. If you want to get insanely fast at the game, do not unlock the frame rate. Because with ladders in this game, you'll be able to climb up it just fine. Yeah, it'll be absolutely fine. But if you have the frame rate unlocked, and you try sliding down the ladder, well, you are fucked. Because it will automatically, or almost every time it's at 60 frames, it will pretty much automatically put you through the world. Like, just clip you straight through the world. An interesting thing, actually, is the online-offline aspect. So if I just stand right here, I'm going to write a message. And I don't know, I'm going to go to body parts, tail. Other people in the game can see that. They'll be like, oh, what is this? Tail. I don't know what that means. Oh, there's a tail right there. I can only hit that with ranged weapons. I'm gonna try ranged weapons. And then they'll just keep trying it, and keep trying it, in theory. Yeah, weakness tail. They'll, in theory, keep trying it, and so in the end, okay, what does this get me if I keep hitting the tail? You can also cheese your way through fights just like that. And everything follows the same rules. If an enemy is damaged and he has the ability to use an Estus flask, they probably will back off and use one. If your enemy... oh, another thing with the online-offline aspect. If you are either a dick or want to be helpful to someone, you can go into another person's world and help them, or just completely slaughter them. In which, here's another example. There's 2 archers above, there's one guy coming in front of me, there's a guy behind them, And there's also a guy behind me. Wouldn't have known about this guy behind me unless I already went through it. In which I fucked up, and I should probably head back. Because I actually need to unlock something on this part. The way that souls work in this game, think of it as your currency and the way you level up. Because the way you level up in this game, you have to go to a bonfire, choose level up, and depending what level you are, it requires so many souls just for one attribute. So if I want to bring up just vitality or just anything else, I need at least 40,386 souls. So, okay, that brings up one. I would need double that, or I would need at least 40,000 just for another level up. And level up as in bring up one attribute, not level up as in bring up everything at once. You can only bring up one attribute at a time. Would I recommend this game? Oh my fucking god, yes. Buy this game, it is fucking good. It took me over, I want to say 49 hours just to get to the end of the game, and then another like hour figuring out how to kill the last boss by myself, because I didn't really want to invite anybody else. And that's another thing. If you're stuck, you can either leave a summon sign for someone, for you to summon someone. No. You can leave a summon sign to go into someone else's world to help them, or if you just want a PvP, you can leave an invasion sign, and they'll come invade you, and you'll have a friendly PvP match. But would I recommend this game? Oh, I was wondering what was happening. Yeah, that's another thing. If there's an enemy close by, the bonfire will just go out, and you have to take care of them first. That's another thing, actually. Whenever you rest at a bonfire, it actually resets every single enemy. So here I am. Okay, I'm stuck here. I'm low at health. I have low Estus Flask. I'm gonna rest. Oh shit, I shouldn't have rested, because now I have to deal with all of these fuckers. But, would I recommend it? Oh my fucking god, yes. It is an amazing game. It is so much fun. So much fun. But, that'll be everything. This game, honestly, is one of the most difficult games I've played in years. And it is so fucking satisfying when you kill everything. Who the fuck is this dude? He's gonna die. That's gonna be in the new video. Oh, I know who that guy is. That's the guy that you first meet whenever you get to this place. Well, that'll be everything. I'll see y'all later.